every day we danced and life was smiling. We were young and drunk in love.
Happy Monday. It is 12:30. I just finished working for today. Took my half day because we are going to sign our paperwork to sell this house here, coming close at 1. We got to leave any minute, actually. Very bittersweet. This little house has been very good for us, and we miss it. Be sadder if we weren't walking into like our dream, but it's gonna be sad anyway. So gonna go sign for that, and then we need to take a run to the dump this afternoon to bring some garbage, and then finish up some odds and ends with packing, so that tomorrow we can do a few other odds and ends, and then do our final walkthrough on the farm, look at all the equipment we're gonna be buying from them, so that Wednesday morning we can dive right into the very last minute's packing and get our move underway. So, but first, sign on this house. We need all of these boxes in Max's truck, and then we're gonna take him to the dump. It's ridiculous, quite frankly. But look at them. Pippa and Peregrine. And then this one never leaves me alone. Samson. You guys are funny. Do you want to get moved? I like wanted to use this bubble wrap for something, but I couldn't. So I had to use different bubble wrap. Of course. Gosh, I just love them. Sadie's in bed. She doesn't care. Got a little burned out from packing today, and most of what we have left is the bits and bobs, the pieces that we're gonna need for the next couple of days. So using this time to edit my lamplight video from last week and watch a few Outdoor Boy episodes, and then tomorrow we will hit the ground running. It is Tuesday, just after noon. I am wearing the same clothes as yesterday. I don't care, they're clean. But it is Tuesday. And so I'm just gonna get logged out of work and get that packed up, and then I just need to confirm and pay for my Wi-Fi starting tomorrow, because I did have a meeting pop up on my calendar that I have to go to on Thursday. So I need to make sure that that is all set. And then I'm gonna put my monitor in that box and then finish packing up the office. And our walk through the farm is at 2, so I have about an hour and a half to get stuff packed up. We'll go walk through the farm, check out all the equipment that we bought from them, and then come back and finish packing. And then my mom and aunt and brother, they will be here later this afternoon, early evening. So it'll be exciting to see all of them. I haven't seen them in a while. We just did our walkthrough on the farm, went through kind of clarifying a bunch of questions and looking at the equipment. Max is running into Jimmy John's to get us some lunch, because I'm gonna go home and finish packing all of the kitchen. I did dishes before we left, so they're all clean, so I'm just gonna put them all away. I'm sure we'll go out to dinner tonight. We're just so excited. I can't believe it's happening. It's gonna be a lot of work, but it's gonna be a lot of fun too. So, can't wait. Less than a day.
This is interesting.
My silverware is magnetized. How fun is that? Good morning. It is 7:45 Wednesday morning. We have been up for about an hour finishing packing. Oh my God, we have so much stuff. It is everywhere. I do this every move. We have too much stuff. We need to get rid of some. Say good morning, Samson. He ran out this morning. You gotta stop running away. So yes, finishing getting packing. I think my mom's gonna get here at 8-ish. And then the movers become between 8 and 9. We go sign at 10, and then we're gonna go straight down to the farm from signing to drop what Max has in his truck. Let's see if I can get over to this window. Oh, there's a bird, that's nice. Let's see here if I can turn this around. Whoop, whoop. There we go, okay. So we're gonna drop what he has in his truck, get the chicken stuff set up a little bit so that when we come back, we can take another load of stuff in his truck, and then the chickens have somewhere to go. We're gonna put them in a horse stall for the first couple of days, and then work on getting their chicken coop set up. So we'll be doing that. So it's gonna be a really busy day. I can't believe it's here. It's gonna be very exciting. So on to the next. We are on our way to buy a house, buy a farm. We've got Max's truck filled with kind of some odds and ends and mostly garage stuff, so we'll head to the farm immediately after. 2.5 hours later, probably the longest closing on record. There just was a lot of hiccups, but nothing of consequence, just time. But we own a farm now, and it's raining, unfortunately, but we're gonna go back and eat some Culver's, of course, and get moved in. I always forget how bittersweet it is to be moving. This is my office for 3 years. Got the chickens loaded up, being watched very expertly by Elizabeth. So we've got 2 in here, and then we've got the other 3 in this one. We'll just close these crates down when we get there. Hi, ladies. Chickens set up in their temporary home for now. Look at my girls. We just did our first barn night check for the chickens. Starting off strong. In for the night. Gotta take care of the dogs still, and then and cats. Everybody's gotta eat. And then we will hit the ground running tomorrow morning and keep putting stuff away. We mostly cleaned. We got everything inside. We have to finish cleaning and we'll put stuff away tomorrow. Hi, Samson. Good morning. It is 7:30. I'm here with Pippa. And my goal today is I'm gonna get the laundry room cleaned up first so that I can move the cat boxes in and they'll be behind the store. And then we could put a baby gate here so Samson doesn't try to get in the cat boxes. And then from there, I think I'm gonna move into the bedroom to get all of this kind of cleaned and put away and put in closets, because right now we have the cat boxes in this closet. So that's gonna be my job for this morning. I think my mom and my aunt are gonna work on the kitchen, and then hopefully we'll also tackle the bathroom. Goal for today is to get all the more like usable things done, so I can stop living out of suitcases, and then eventually we'll tackle kind of everything else. But very excited. Max was up and outside at 6:30 running around on the gator. He's gonna tackle the chicken coop today, so we can get that set up for the girls, so I can get a horse stall so that he can move into the barn and start working on the stalls so we can bring our ponies over. So that is for today. We will see how much we can accomplish. Hopefully more than I'm thinking, probably less, but that's fine. Every little bit. I just have one work meeting today that got scheduled that I have to do at 11. But then I have all day tomorrow and I have all the weekend. And I think my aunt and brother are going to go home now tomorrow, which is super nice. I have another full day to help us. I'm very grateful that they came to do that. And then my mom's just gonna leave whenever we tell her to. So that's also quite amazing. So we're gonna get everything set up and it's gonna look so good. So. Okay, so it's about an hour and a half, 2 hours later. I finally got the laundry room cleaned. And then I've put their travel box in there for now because we need to figure out where we want to put the litter boxes, where I had my ideas, not really going to work. But they're definitely going to go in here. And I like that because it's one out of the way for us, the house. And then also because it kind of comes into there's a door out into the porch and out, and then out where I was hosing off the pads and boxes. So very convenient. And then I can leave like the little garbage can out here so it doesn't stink up the house. So just have to figure out how we want to organize that. He loves the porch. And he wants to come out, but not yet. We're moving around too much, so. Okay. Laundry room is mostly done. Clean behind the washer dryer. We do need to get a smaller vent so we can just kind of push those back a little bit more for a little bit more space. And we need to caulk around the edges of the tub. And then obviously figure out the litter box situation, but I've got their bins out there and I still need to clean the porch. So everything else that was clean, so I'm just waiting for that to dry. So yeah, eventually a nice fresh coat of paint, and then we'll put like vacuums and whatnot behind there. I think it'd be good storage. And so laundry room is done. All right, my mom and Anna are here, and those angels are starting on the kitchen for me, kitchen and pantry. I'm gonna go ahead and start in the bathroom, and then see, I'm gonna turn this around. Max is out working on the chicken coop. He's taking out wood that's in there and then reinforcing it, and Samson is helping him. A boy and his dog doing farm stuff. Took a quick break from the bathroom to build this shelf for my mom, and then I put all my appliances in here. I just need to find my last few in assortment of boxes. I quit on the bathroom. That's gonna be a later problem. I have a work meeting at 11. I think I already said that. Probably already said that. And I only have a couple minutes until then. So getting started on a big project does not appeal to me. So I think what I might do is clear out the stuff that was placed in here, see how much time I have, and then maybe start cleaning up in here in the closet. So then I can start moving like dressers and whatnot, and get that organized after. So I'll maybe start tackling the bedroom. It all just feels very overwhelming. Progress on the chicken coop. Max is taking out wood. We're gonna take out the floor, and then he needs to fix some stuff in the back. And then he's got the wood starting to pile up over here, ton of wood. We're gonna tarp it. And then he cut down a few branches as well. And you cut down a mulberry too? Over there. Cool. Nice. So I feel like I'm going crazy because like I cannot keep a like line of thoughts. I was like, okay, what if I go over and like clean this corner so I can get like my desk stuff away? And I was like, oh, you know, I need to clean, so I'm like, might as well take down these carpets. And like, well, I need the ladder for it, so I went and gotten the ladder. And then I get up there and it's like, of course it's screwed in, so I gotta get the screwdriver. And I haven't even cleaned the corner yet. And now I want to get these curtains off, but of course they're like screwed into the wall this way. And I'm in the type of cleaning that like, I'm up here, so I might as well, because it's like, it is dirty. So like, now that I'm up here, I should probably clean off how these are super dusty. Also, these guys, I found out that there was like a mechanic to it. I could just click it off. So after I unscrewed that one, but I didn't unscrew both. So that's a win. But yeah, so I'm gonna dust a little bit up here and try to clean up a little bit some of the spots here, because might as well. I mean, I might as well get the top of the armoire while I'm over there. It's never ending. Okay, I've got all the curtains down in here and in the wash, and I'm taking down the ones in the living room and taking down the hardware on some of them, and I think we're gonna put our own curtains up in there. Had lunch. Pizza does get delivered to the farm. Fabulous. Max should be almost done with the chicken coop. And then we're gonna kind of get some things put away. We ended up getting cleaners, so they're coming tomorrow. So we're gonna finish putting away the kitchen so that can be done, and then we'll organize kind of the rest of the stuff to get away from like the baseboards and the windows and all of that. And oh, Peregrine's being so freaking cute. What are you doing, Grinch? Yeah. He's loving this new house. He's so happy. Mr. Man, huh? Yeah. He's such a good boy. Okay, so off to take down some hardware. Yeah. That's a job for Max. Our first farm friend. Wednesday morning, almost 8 a.m. Just fed all the cats and dogs. I need to get that shelf cleared off today because that's where I'm gonna feed them in the future. But for now, kitchen counter. We need to go get the horse trailers this morning. They're just 10 minutes down the road, so do that quick. Hopefully we can get that done before everyone comes over to keep unpacking. Got the 2-horse behind me. Max is taking the 4-horse. When we get there, I just have to open up the other gate that we have so we can pull them into the field. And we'll just leave them there now until we can find a parking spot for him. So super happy to bring him home to make it so much easier to just hook him up and go and get him packed and get him cleaned and all that. So looking forward to that. And it turns out all you have to do to like not pay for parking on a trailer is just get a huge mortgage. So follow for more financial advice. All right,
Okay, girls.
go get the eggs.
Where are they?
They're in the corner behind the...
Okay, you guys stay way far over there.
They won't bother you. Not
They'll
this
just
one.
pet me to death.
Oh yeah,
Yeah. I did pack it.
Ooh.
It's okay.
amazing. Is there only the one?
I've only seen one.
Okay, there's
They,
just one.
they also could have eaten one too.
There's like a
That's poop. That is poop.
stand over kind of by the chickens and let it
Yeah.
They
You
need-
wanna pick one
Okay,
up?
lady. No. Ladies. Okay, Mandy. Oh, you have shoes on. So you don't want...
These are my workout shoes too. Proud of you, Mom.
Thank you.
Fine dog. Max has been hard at work at the chicken coop. So it's on this concrete pad, presumably from an old silo. There's another one right there under the brush hog. So we just need to fill in the corners. Looks like Max did that one already, but it overhangs a little bit. And then he was able to fix this back door, or back portion, and he replaced this one as well. And he's finished stapling down the hardware cloth, which is good. And then eventually we're gonna put the automatic door on this side and make a longer run out that way. But for now, we just gotta get the girls in here and settled. He's currently taking down some trees so they're not up against the roof of the coop and scratching it up in weather and whatnot. So that's what he's been up to. Samson is helping his dad with the coop and staying out of the way of the house. He's just a little too much puppy energy while we're trying to unpack. So he's learning how to be a farm dog with his dad. Samson. Oh, he's so handsome. Seven o'clock. Very tired, but we got so much done today. So I just need to set up my office, and then in my closet, the shades that we had in here were super dirty. So took them down, and I'm gonna put up some linen ones, and then I gotta organize that, which that'll be kind of fun. And then we still need to do everything in the bathroom. But we got our living room done, which is great, so we're calling it an evening. Good morning, it is Saturday. I've been busy this morning so far. I've got my office mostly set up and some things packed away in the armoire. Now I'm breaking down boxes and I'm gonna move some of this stuff outside. We need to get more hangers because we have so much more closet space here, and so I can finally get stuff hung up and then out of some older style furniture. We'll repurpose it somewhere else. But for now, finishing with these, and then I think we're gonna head to the barn here in the next couple minutes to go ride quick, and Max is gonna teach a lesson, and then we're gonna come back and finish the rest of the day. I know we wanna get the chickens out in their coop. That's the run-in shed. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Doop, right there, chickens from the window. I know we wanna do that for sure outside, and then I think we're gonna try to hit it hard with some inside projects and get that stuff finished this weekend so that Max can dive into the barn on Monday. I forgot we just dropped off the horse stuff, so now I have more unpacking to do before I can ride. Flatting Trevor today. It's been a week since he was last ridden, last week in the pre, and then I gave him all this week off since we were moving. Did not have the chance to come out and ride, and normally we give him a couple of days off, like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then I'll do like a light hack on Thursday. It kind of depends. If we're gone for like a 2-week show, I'll give him longer off, but for this week we just kind of ran out of time, and our next show's not till kind of like early mid-ish September. So I'm not in a huge rush to kind of get back into the swing of things. But so for today, we're just going to do an easy kind of walk, trot, canter around just to move his legs, get back in the swing of things. Because I think we're potentially going to lesson tomorrow. I think Claire wants to, so I'll crash that as I normally do. But we'll just do like small exercises tomorrow, so he doesn't need to be fully back in the swing yet. We won't jump big until we're like a week or two out from the show anyway. So yeah, gorgeous day. I think it's maybe high 70s right now. I don't think it's getting into the 80s today. It's a little hazy. The air quality's been bad this week. It's slowly starting to get better, so also another reason to not do too much outside today. Max is lessening in the indoor. The footing's also better there. This one needs to be water and dragged, but yeah, so that's that. I'm gonna go ahead and get riding, and then we can head back home. I think we need to run to the store to get some organizational items. I think we're probably going to do that right away so we can keep unpacking. But anyway, I'm off to ride. Hey, Trevor! Just finished my ride. Did about 7 minutes of trot and 4 minutes of canter. I use the Equilab app to track how much I've done. So just a little counter canter. Feels great. It feels so good. His flat work has really come together this year. It's really nice. So yeah, I'm gonna finish up walking around. I'm gonna go put tack away. I don't have my watch on. I'm recording, so I can't see the times, but looks like Max should be almost done, and then we can head out of here and put the ponies back outside. And let's see, that's the mare group. No, that's the gelding group. And if I turn this way, there is mare group, and then a couple more geldings right there, and then Trevor and Lopi go up on the hill. So a lot of happy horses here. All right, so I forgot to video it, but we just left Habitat for Humanity, right? Yeah, their thrift store. Found a really cool desk, and then also like a vanity looking thing that we're gonna try to use, and like there's like a dead corner we're gonna make into like a bar-esque area. So Max is gonna go back and pick those up on Tuesday because they're not gonna fit in my car, and they're not opening until Tuesday. So and now we're headed off to Target to get some organizational bins, and then we'll head home. I've got my Ziploc bag so I can make up grain. They have about 3 days left, so I have a little bit of a buffer, but yeah. Got a lot of great stuff and had a nice burger for lunch. Now I'm headed home. finished getting part of the bathroom set up, and now I'm going to transition to doing the rest of the closet now that I have a whole bunch of extra hangers. So I can hopefully get things up on the rods. There's one down there too, but not sure if I'm going to use that one yet. Hey, some friends stopped over to see the farm. They're checking out the silo. I have Samson. What a nice day. Moving the girls into their new home. Home sweet home. Hot air balloon to the north. Paraglider thingies to the east.
That's so crazy to me that, like...
Sunday morning, 9:20. Got a lot done this morning with my closet, and my mom is going to finish a few things before she heads on the road. We are headed to the barn for Max is going to do a couple lessons. I'm going to jump Trevi, and then we're going to head to another barn for him to do another lesson, and then we'll be home to continue working on projects. It's Trevi again. Get it on for our lesson while Max finishes up. All right, not so great lesson today. Just like not clicking. Yesterday he was awesome to flatten. Trevor's kind of like that some days. Some days he's super on it and he like holds himself together beautifully and he goes around really well. And then some days he's just a little dull and like not connected into it. And then I get frustrated and then he gets really reactive about it and we just like cannot come back to like our center and like work our way out of it. And that's just, some days are just not good days. It's not good days for us, not good day for horses, and sometimes it's not good for either of us, and that is today. So I finished the flat. I did like the exercise 1 or 2 times. We ended somewhat smooth, and now we're walking on the trails. I wish there were more like easy on property trails at this barn, but we'll be moving in a little over a month anyway, so it's just so disheartening and it wasn't like a bad lesson. He wasn't doing anything bad. He just was like not listening, and it gets frustrating because like I know how good he can be. So we're just gonna walk on back. Looks like Max and Claire are finished now, and he's putting away the fences. So, but that's okay. That's okay. Every day I can sit on a horse is a good day. So I'll take what we can. All right, Max had a good lesson at the other barn. I took a nap in the car. And then we just stopped at Target again. Max wanted to get a day planner. And then we also found these crates that we can use for chicken nesting boxes. And then we stopped again at Muya's. You can't really see the sign. There it is in the corner. Muya's for some milkshakes. And now we're gonna head home. More friends over. They're also coming down from the silo. I can't get back to the first platform. And I think there's like 3 or 4 platforms to get up the silo because it's like ladder, platform as it goes up. And the first one's like a nice tilted wood one, and then it gets to like the metal ones, like, hold on, those. I can't do it. It's scary. It's much too scary. One of these days though, I will be up there. Not today.
Yeah, you can see it moving. That's where it comes from. This is the... Stay down. much work.
Ah, it just gets worse.
Everyone in the back, sit down.
Where is your hat?
Got it.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
Are you okay? I don't know where this is going. Okay.
Oh my god! There's only one way now.
Alright.
You must left a hay wagon.
Surprise hay wagon. Oh, so beautiful.
I love it.
Oh, you could make a great bank on that. Of course, on the end of your hay field.
Yeah.
You guys are like, fuck that.
All right, it is just past 9:30 on Sunday, and we're about to wrap up for the evening after doing some organizing and starting to put wall hangings up. I have my desk mostly set up for tomorrow, which is good, but things are really coming together, and it's really exciting. There's this one wall hanging now that I wanted to share that I wasn't quite sure what I was going to put in this spot, because it's just like a nail in like the side of the I don't know what to call it, the closet system that's here. So I wasn't quite sure what I was going to put there. But then I came across the old show halter I had for my first pony, Taffy. This is Taffy on there. She's named Saltwater Taffy. Oh, I miss her so much. She was such a good pony. She's still kicking in California, hanging out. I think she was a 2000, I want to say. So she's 25 now, but yeah, she was a good pony. But carrying her with me to this day at our first farm, but I thought that was a pretty fun spot to place that. So I'm going to close out there. Thanks for joining us this week. Like, follow, subscribe, all the fun YouTube things, and we'll catch you next week.